so we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is December 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright, so we're going to start with this one here. 12 hours left to avoid partial U.S. government shutdown. Alright, so we're going to talk about this one here, and also we're going to talk about this update. White House in crisis? Biden and Harris cancel Christmas trips and rush back amid speculation of emergency. Now, I did post a video last night, but this is an update. This is a second part here, and I do believe a lot of this has to do with the government shutdown and possibly the drones in New Jersey. We have more breaking news updates. We're going to talk more about the shutdown. Republicans prepare Plan C to avoid shutdown. Will include 3 separate bills. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on with all this. And guys, a lot of people have been asking, will this affect people receiving Social Security or welfare, SNAP, EBT? No, it's not gonna affect those people that receive the government the assistance every month. You will receive your checks, Social Security, EBT, food stamp. And again, government assistance is not going to impact the American people. It's just those that work for the government, like again, police and those that are city hall and politicians, stuff like that. So we're gonna get to all this here, guys. Once again, I do believe that they're gonna possibly shut down the gov, and yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what's going to happen in these next 12 hours. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Your support truly helps out. So it says here, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris abruptly cancel their holiday plans on Friday. I don't know why they're taking vacation knowing that this gov shutdown that is about to take place. Americans need their paycheck, right? And Christmas around the corner. It says here, fueling speculation about an ongoing emergency at the White House. As per various reports, neither has issued a public statement, leaving the nation guessing about the sudden changes. Now, Biden, who was expected to spend Christmas in Delaware, reportedly returned to Washington, D.C., taking his motorcade directly from the airport to the White House late in the evening. All right, so once again, same with Harris. She canceled her planned flight to California and stayed in the Capitol. Okay, so this is some serious stuff here. So once again, the vice president had planned to be in Los Angeles until Monday, but her office provided no reason for the last-minute cancellation. Okay, so leaving many to wonder if the political turmoil over the government's funding was the cause. Again, the shutdown. As the deadline for a potential government shutdown looms on Friday, the vice president's absence from the West Coast has fueled further uncertainty about the Biden administration's strategy in handling the budget impasse. It says here, the abrupt schedule changes have sparked widespread speculation on social media. One user noted discrepancies in the president's official schedule, saying the official schedule for Biden does say he was to return to the White House at 5:30 p.m. But as you can see, it has recently been updated. So the vice president has abruptly canceled her trip. We already know this. Is something going on? Now, I did talk about this last night. Well, it was actually early this morning, 1 a.m. I post the video, 1 a.m. Eastern Time, over at Grand Supreme News. Now, what is going on here? So we don't get no answers. No answers about the drone. No answer about all this. It's like they love keeping things, tight-lipped. And this is why the American people decided to go with Donna and say, you know what, we done. We done with all this. We done with all this, all these lies, and we've been put last, and billions is being given to country for wars. We done with it. So it's just sad. It's sad that this is the way they're gonna end their first term. Man, that's sad. So another user posted Kamala Harris canceled her trip, rushing back to the White House. What is happening? The lack of clarity has left many questioning whether the cancellation are tied to Hurricane Helene briefing or another undisclosed matter. It has nothing to do with Hurricane Helene. I don't think so, guys. More of a government shutdown and possibly, oh, because again, there's another breaking news that did took place. There was a huge missile strike towards Russia that hit a university, hit a school with young ones. So they got hit really hard. And Russia has declared war. So there's a possibility it might be that. Which again, that video is gonna come up over my main channel, Grand Supreme News. So that could be a reason, because when they were heading back to the White House, that's when the green light were given to Ukraine to fire those missiles. So it could be different type of stuff here, guys. Shutdown, missile being fired towards Russia, or the drones. It says here, meanwhile, some social media user circulated images of an alleged White House press release stating that the VP will not travel to Los Angeles and will remain in Washington, D.C. Nobody knows what's going on with the drones or whatever. What's going on? We don't know! Man, we don't have a leader. Earlier today, the vice president canceled her flight. We already know that. We're going to skip it. We don't know what's going on. They don't tell us nothing. What's going on? We don't know. Man, this is sad. This is just really sad. We don't know what's going on. We're not being told nothing. Budget crisis speculation. Republicans are embroiled in an eternal battle over a budget deal brokered between Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson and Democrats aimed at averting a government shutdown. Critics have slammed the bill for being rushed through Congress, arguing that members were not given enough time to fully review the proposal. Meanwhile, the deal was further complicated when Republicans led by Donald and Elon Musk introduced an alternate funding bill. Now, that plan was swiftly rejected in the House, with many Republicans voting against it, creating a bipartisan standoff. The Democrats in that bill, they added they want more raise. More raise! You guys get a lot of money. What about the poor? So Elon is like, nope, we're going to have to remove that. You don't need no raise. You make enough money. And I guess that part, the Democrats is like, well, we're not going to agree, and the government shutdown is 12 hours away. So Democrats want more money, it seems like. Democrats, particularly those close to Harris, express frustration that the bipartisan agreement, which was seen as a potential compromise, was derailed after Elon Musk publicly campaigned against it. Ooh. On X, the social media platform he owns. Now, a lot of people is like, who's the president? Who's the elect? Elon or Donald? The showdown has added to the tension on Capitol Hill as lawmakers race to find a resolution before the shutdown deadline. While Harris has not publicly commented on the situation, insider close to her suggest that she is carefully weighing her political future, reported The Blaze, following the aftermath of a challenging election. Now, Harris has reportedly told allies that she intends to remain an influential figure in American politics. Some speculate that she may consider a campaign for governor of California. though others believe she will take on a more prominent role opposing the incoming Donald and reported the Blaze. I feel bad for California. They have her. She is not someone who makes rash decisions, said former Harris aide Brian. She takes sometimes a painfully long time to make decisions. So I would pretty much guarantee you she has no idea what her next move is. While the deadline for the government shutdown fast approaching, all eyes will be on Harris on her next steps as the political drama continues to unfold in Washington. Earlier conversation with Pope Francis. Before his return, Biden had a conversation with Pope Francis to discuss efforts to promote peace. You're asking the wrong man for peace here. To promote peace during the holiday season, according to the White House readout. The president thanked the Pope for his advocacy on global issues and accepted an invitation to visit the Vatican next month. Harris' recent public appearance. Harris' last public event was on Tuesday, where she addressed high school and college students in Largo, Maryland. During her speech, she urged supporters to remain committed to their values despite the challenges ahead. Yet, there is a disappointment, but there is also resolve for the future. We must stay in the fight, Harris said, referencing the aftermath of her election loss to Donald. Okay. All right, so we're going to head to this story here. I want to see what's going on with this one. Republican prepare Plan C. I'm not going to play the video. I'm just going to read the article here. According to Fox News host, Harris, Republicans are working on Plan C to avoid a government shutdown. The plan will include 3 different parts. Harris Faulkner, we're making news now on that situation with a possible government shutdown. Republicans now are strategizing in different ways to force lawmakers to pass a spending bill, a CR, continuing resolution before tonight's deadline. Sources are telling Fox News House Republican leaders are expected to present 3 bills. 1, a clean funding CR. 2, disaster relief. You know how many storms we had, hurricanes, so on and so forth. And 3, a farm aid. You know, I am a big component for that. I want there to be a farm czar when Trump gets into office. And they want to handshake agreement on acting on a debt limit and spending cuts next year. They want to break out those emergency portion of that giant bill that came in from Democrats, that 1,500 plus page bill that got shrunk last night to 116 pages and still could not pass. Man, that's a big difference. They want to break off the farm aid. Wow. And the storm bill. Wow. And basically the emergency funding for people, and that pass separately. Put those priority first. One Republican lawmaker also is telling Fox they will be on the Hill all night long. The deadline, 11:59. They'll go beyond that to try to get this done. The Gateway pundit heard earlier the vote will be around midnight. Boom. Plan C. Well, hopefully there's some kind of agreement here, but 12 hours away. 12 hours away. And the president and the vice president were rushed back to the White House. Shut the gov down until January 20th, 2024. I guess he meant to say 2025. That's when Trump will get into office. Alright, guys. So this is where we at right now. This is where we at. I would keep it updated on this story here, but yeah. 12 hours away. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, please share the video. For those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. Also, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We go live every Monday, and we talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. And $1 is the Patreon. We don't do anything else. We don't sell products. We just do that live stream every Monday. That's only $1 a month. And again, I want to thank every single one of you for the super chat in the comments box. Thank you so much. That super chat truly helps out too. Again, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.